is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
Welcome in, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome into the show on this beautiful June 8, 2022. So glad you can be joining us on this ride on this beautiful day. Band, sounding good today. Enough. Yeah, there you go. Fade on out there. Great, guys. Take 5, will you? Take 55. Get out of here. All right, welcome into the show. Mornings on Main Street. We bring you the local, we bring you the positive, we bring you the fun. Hey, you're local, I'm local, we're all local. Let's do business. Welcome into our show again. Let's bring in the intern because I've run out of things to say, man. How are you, pal?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man.
How are you?
What'd you switch the headphones for?
So those have a little bit of delay on them.
Okay.
That's for the Monotel.
Oh, nice, man.
Like
Today's National Best Friends Day.
I know. Do you want to frolic?
I do not. But I want to put up other things that we're going to show today because we do our national what day it is. So there's a few other things happening today, but National Best Friend Day is the one that we're doing.
It is.
What day am I on here? Wednesday, June 8th. Best Friends Day. There it is. Best Friends Day. And look how much fun they're having.
I know.
She's like, hello.
She can't believe she had that much coffee.
I know. And he's like, what are you doing? What else we got today? It's also Jelly-Filled Donut Day.
Isn't it always?
It is. It is always. Let's remove that out of there. All right. So I try to get a hold of your best friend.
Yep.
Evidently, he's got to work today, right?
For sure. Yeah. He goes to a different school, so you wouldn't know him.
What does your best friend, what could your best friend join us today?
So he has to do a camp. It's funny. His name's Camp. But he
has
to do a clinic for little kids to play baseball.
Okay.
So he's got to like coach them.
All right. So it's good for him. He's got kids that show up at camp. He's making a little money. So it's what you want, right?
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, he just shows up to a ballpark. He doesn't work there or anything. He just hangs out with them.
That's kind of creepy. What does he teach? What's his best attribute at teaching?
So he was a catcher when he played. So he's really good at teaching catching.
Okay.
Coaching catching.
Good for him then.
Yeah.
He's got a couple family members that are talented in the baseball.
Definitely. Not in the bloodline, but I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
You're right, though. Not in the bloodline, but his uncle's very famous.
Right. He is. Yes. Todd Hilton. Name drop.
Yeah.
He's petted my mustache before, which sounds not great. But
that is really weird. You ever been to Todd Hilton's house?
I have. Yeah. Multiple times.
Massive on the river or the lake's got to be.
It is on the lake, and it is massive. It's huge. He has a trophy room with his golden gloves in there. It's so cool.
That's very cool then.
It's like in his library. It smells of rich mahogany.
Nice. I've got a library too.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. So I feel fancy. I do not have a library.
You're in good company.
I do not have a library. I've just got a little pile in the corner of my hostel house, and that's where I stay most of the time. Well, that's good then. So, all right. So we couldn't get your best friend today, but so we have to have a stand-in best friend for you.
Yes.
So I have a stand-in best friend for you at 7:40 today.
Okay. Great.
All right.
Sweet.
So 7:40, Justin, the intern, we have a new best friend for you. All right. You excited for this?
An interim?
Yeah, it's an interim. Yeah. So you'll see who it is, and then
I really don't know who it is.
You have no idea. So I did not send you the link or anything like that. So too bad. All right, let's get to our headlines today, intern. Welcome to the Main Street Nashville e-edition, delivered right to your inbox every weekday. We always go to the trending part of all this, and man, this is very cool. A cow escapes near Oklahoma highway. Let's follow this adventure of a cow. Cowboy Ringos. So here's the deal. All right. If you're a cow and you're escaping, don't do it in Oklahoma or Texas.
They probably talked about it before. Like, there's no way they use horses and stuff still.
Because that state has nothing but cowboys. If you're going to escape, go to California or Washington.
I just picture the cowboy sitting in a room just ready.
Right. And the red line goes off and he picks it up. We need you. And then but it's just like one cow. They're trying to get this one cow. So this cow is stupid because he's escaping in Oklahoma.
Right.
All right.
How far did he get?
I mean, go to Florida to escape.
He probably doesn't want to be out there either. You know?
I didn't know cows could go this fast.
Engineering.
Oh, here we go.
Get him. Down him. Yes.
Got him.
Yes.
This guy gets an award. He has to. Can you do that?
You got him.
I've wrangled many cows, but I don't do a rope. I use my
You
fist.
recorded that, right? All right,
You just show it to
on
him.
the
FedEx truck is like, all right, what's going on here? Look, other cowboys got him. Oh, got his legs. That's awesome. Cowboys, man, are the greatest.
Wow. For them.
And here comes this guy. He's going to take all the credit. His little tractor pulls up here. Or what do you call it? Gators? Is that what those are
I
called?
think so. He tried to pit maneuver the cow.
And this guy here is like, what is happening here?
Can I go?
That poor cow. They're going to take him, though.
Just trying to go into town.
Cowboys are good there. There you go. So there's your training video. You see it later on the day and say, I saw that on Mornings on Main Street.
Yes.
And you could be the talk of your office when everybody gathers around this morning.
As long as you cite us.
Do you watch this dumb show, Chrisley? Chrisley Knows Best?
I do not.
Well, they're going to know jail best because they got busted on guilty on federal charges. They have a reality show called, and they film it here in Nashville.
No, my sister actually likes that one, I think.
Oh, we need to have a talk with her.
Definitely, yeah.
Sister intern. The Chrisleys, who moved to the Nashville area several years ago, were initially indicted in August 2019. What were they indicted? Look, they were indicted for some stuff that I wouldn't even know how to go about getting arrested for this.
What is it?
They alleged that the Chrisleys submitted fake documents to banks when applying for loans. Well, right there, that's wrong. They said Julie Chrisley also submitted a false credit report and fake bank statements when trying to rent a house in California. Then they refused to pay rent. I tell you, people are so stupid. They work harder getting into trouble than they do just getting a job.
Like the apartment complex isn't going to do their due diligence?
Then look at this. They used a film production company that controlled the hide income to keep from the IRS from collecting unpaid taxes owed by Todd Chrisley.
Wow.
I mean, it gets
What's
worse.
his profession? What does he do?
Annoys me. Look, conspiracy to commit bank fraud, more bank fraud, conspiracy to defraud the U.S., and tax fraud.
A lot of frauds.
Wire fraud and obstruction of justice. I wouldn't even know how to begin to be a crook. I wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah, is that like a not guilty then?
The judge placed him on location monitoring home detention. they can leave the house for certain reasons, including work. Well, that's their whole job is to work and they go out and about. That has nothing.
Yeah. As long as she has a direct line to Office Max.
Oh my goodness! Again, I was charged with. Even the attorney was charged with this.
Wow, everybody got fraud.
Yeah. Again, how do you go about being a crook like that?
I don't know. Like, how do you get into it?
All right. Hey, Tennessee Tech announced its new design studies degree. Where were these degrees when we were in college?
Right.
I would have done something like that instead of failing math.
3 times.
School of Human Ecology at Tennessee Tech were able to get their Bachelor of Science degree in design studies. Not bad.
Is she hammering a hammer?
Or she's going to hit her hand.
Oh, no. Or it's a secret.
And why are they in Asheville, North Carolina? Don't they have jewelry stores in Cookeville?
Yeah, get back here.
Get on that, intern. Figure it out. You don't mind later
I got
on.
you. I got you.
What else we got, man? How you doing today, buddy?
Doing well, man. I got a big collar on. Check it out later.
Nashville banner 60 years ago today. It's got a different typeset on this. It's really weird looking.
Laid back, kind of.
Under East Germans escape and hijacked boat. Guys, a puzzle winner here. Ooh, look at this boxing. The Goodlettsville Chamber of Commerce to fight Metro Charter. Nice.
How many rounds will they go?
That's crazy. Now, look, this pastor here won $470 basically. Can you imagine winning that today?
What's a quick switch?
That'll get you half a gallon of gas. I don't know.
Take
What
you
that
from
is.
lowercase e to capital E.
I can't read that. So that's the banner. Anything else that happened in that day? Let's see. We got a boxing match between the Chamber and the Metro Charter.
I love the puzzle winner. It's just like he did a puzzle.
Load shifts, he jumps. It's like something Michael Scott would do. Oops, I wrecked the truck. I'm gonna hop out. Nobody saw me do that.
I was gonna say how'd they get that when he was jumping out, but everybody's standing still in that.
That's a good point. Maybe this got it there in time and did all that. A lot of bad things happened this day in June 8th. A lot of look, 2008 gas went up to $4 a gallon.
Wow.
So
Recession, huh?
yeah, it is. See what else is here. Who is this guy? Jim Comey. Yeah, Jim Comey. We don't do politics on this show, so we'll just move past. Y'all can get politics anywhere else in the world. You can get it on this show. Is that right, intern?
That's right. Tell him.
The obituaries. Reading this about this guy, this Jack England guy. What a fine looking man. And he's got a great obituary. That's what we should live for. Live to have a great obituary.
Jack Willis England.
Rest in peace, Mr. England, because you have a life well lived. It's a nice read that. I'm not gonna read it for you.
I saw that line. Said, if you plan to stay a while, please grab a chair.
Where was this?
It was in his obit.
Oh,
yeah.
I like that. Maybe I should have read it. Hey, remember the other day you were talking about, we had our meeting. Right. You said, hey, whatever happened to Stephanie Solomon? And I'm like, I don't know. I turn on Main Street Nashville today and look who's in there.
Oh,
Service Bank Nashville announced the hire of Stephanie Solomon as vice president.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, that's all, man. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you know her bio better than anybody because you worked with her a long time ago.
Absolutely. Throughout the 30 years of banking and finance experience, she brought to Service First Bank Nashville.
Yeah, that's right.
She brought into my life as well.
What was she doing most recently?
Most recently, she was held in a variety of leadership roles, Joe.
Right.
One at Capstar Bank, including, but not limited to,
wow,
underwriting and acting senior credit.
Somebody asked me what was she doing before Cap. What did she do before Capstar?
Prior to where she was at Capstar, she worked actually for 12 years at a professional bank service.
Wow.
As a consultant.
Well, where'd she go to college again?
MBA. No, DePaul University. You skipped around on me there.
Oh, man. But she got her bachelor's someplace else. I don't remember where.
Right. Yes, she went to Southern Illinois University.
Where is that located?
It's only in it's not only in Carbondale, because I'm sure there's other locations.
Right.
The third.
Wow.
And you must.
No, that's somebody else. Okay. All right. So Stephanie, good Service Bank hired the best, and Stephanie Solomon right there.
Absolutely.
Because she is fantastic. She does great at her job, and she's a fantastic coworker.
She does her job, and that's all, man.
And you know her bio well too, which is really good.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's check our stocks. Maybe we should get music on our stocks from going on forward when you're not cutting 37 commercials for George Plaster. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. What's going on?
Oh no.
Where are our stocks? This is not good.
Oh, no.
I mean, could you even decipher this, a mutual fund? If somebody said, Joe, by 10 o'clock, you got to figure out mutual funds or we're going to throw you in the lake, I would just go throw myself in the lake.
Get my swim trunks on.
How do you understand
It
this
looks like
stuff?
my notes in math. None of the answers are right, but you keep trying.
Where are our stocks? I don't see our Buenos Aires Merville. I don't see what's going on here. What's this out of a jam? GM Smucker easily beat Wall Street's profit. I'm going to read this like a sportscaster. Ready?
Yeah.
Hey, GM Smucker easily beat Wall Street's profit targets in the fourth quarter, getting itself out of the jam created by peanut butter recall that will actually lower its 2023 earnings. Smucker said accounting for recall costs, profit this year will be between $7 and $8 a share, right?
I told Smucker he's never going to be good. He hasn't been good in a while, and he lost.
So goofy, but you're handsome. That's all that matters.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, so the Titans. Teresa Walker with a story here. Titans with the OTAs going on. Now, have you paid attention to this asthma thing with their first-round draft choice?
Yes, Traylon Burks, his asthma.
So he didn't make it through practice. People say he's out of shape, and he got just blasted for being fat and out of shape. Then it comes out that he's got asthma, and everybody's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Right.
So I didn't know, to all my friends watching, I didn't know that all of y'all on social media were asthma experts. I did not know that. I don't know about your friends, Intern. My friends are all asthma experts.
Yeah, from what
Good Lord.
That's awesome. That's a hard thing to be an expert in.
Yeah, isn't it not? It is.
No, but I saw that Vrabel spoke on it, and they knew he had asthma, right? Isn't
Right.
that a common thing? It's pretty common, right?
Well, just say he's got asthma.
Right.
Just Vrabel does such a great job of lying to the media and hiding information. Just tell people. And the national media, sports media, is so soft and so lazy that they're not going to. If you give them that information up top, it's done with. Then they go out. They're like, "Well, he's got asthma. What's going on?" And it creates this whole cloud of controversy. Right. Just tell the truth. It's so stupid.
Maybe that's why they do it.
Just so dumb. Get it over with. Okay, this is always cracks me up. How to keep an eye out for snakes. I love Larry Woody. He's one of probably the best writers of all time that I've ever been around.
Agreed.
He's fantastic. So it's a story about how to identify if a snake is venomous or non-venomous, okay? And, all right.
You ask it?
No, you get real close, look it right in the eye. Look, man, I'm not getting close to the eye.
Hey, Snake, if you could real quick before you bite me.
It's, okay. He's like, I didn't say it was safe, just simple. So if it has a vertical cat's eye pupil, it's venomous. You might want to move back a tad. So is that round? So that's fine.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful marked though the snake is.
It is, and once you get that close, you can see everything.
This is a great article because of the 32 species, I did not know this, of snakes in Tennessee, only 3 are venomous. Oh, wow. The copperhead, rattlesnake, and the cottonmouth. That sounds like a country dance. Copperhead, rattlesnake, cottonmouth. Hey. The latter's found in water, and although aggressive, it's seldom encountered. The rattlesnake is also rare and easy to find by its rattles. Copperhead is more common and harder to identify. Look, here's the deal. They're all going to bite you if you mess with them. Stay away.
Their eyes change too? Like they can go from round to like a cat.
Oh, this is encouraging. A snake bite in a remote area with no available medical treatment could be fatal. Hey, that's nice. I do know this, though. When you have a pile of brush, don't put your hand in there to move the brush.
Right.
Because they like to hang out in there.
Especially without looking,
And did Larry take this picture?
I hope not. Or it's non-venomous.
I don't care.
Ooh, non-venomous.
But here's the deal, Intern. Let me tell you a little story now. The snake has had a bad rap going back to the opening book of the Bible.
Right.
So the snake has had bad PR. He's got bad PR agencies. He's had bad PR people throughout the years.
Right. He was a villain in the first movie.
He was. So, he's the one that told Adam, hey, man, eat the apple, right?
It's an apple, bro. It's just an apple.
Do we need to go back and read Genesis again? Maybe we should hold a segment of reading the first book of the Bible.
Yes, I'm down.
But that's what the problem was. So There was a snake got in my garage last year, and I was going to play guitar, and I went down and I picked my guitar up, and I saw something moving. I'm like, what is that? And I looked. I was like a foot away from it. I should have been wearing a diaper. I was scared to death. I got the neighbor to come, and she just whipped it out and threw it out in the on the yard, out down by the river. And so it was crazy, man.
Woke up the whole block with your screams, huh?
It did. It's like, man, what's happening, man? I said, I don't know, man. All right, let's move on down here. Move on down here. Let's see what we got going on here. Look at this. Love gardening. I love people who love. You like gardening, don't you?
Big. Gardener.
Here's a common mistake in gardening. Here's the biggest common mistake.
Right.
Doing it. Joe, stop it. Do you compost?
I mean, yeah, who doesn't, you know?
Right. Yeah.
But if you had to explain it in a short sentence, what would you say?
Well, compost, it's a gardener's best friend. It
Right.
improves the drainage of heavy clay soil, increases the moisture holding capacity of sand, and adds high quality nutrients.
Right. Okay, cool.
So now you know.
Love that.
I haven't composted in years. I don't even know how to begin to like being a crook. I don't even know how to begin to compost. All right, time for your horoscope. Intern, you're a Taurus. You ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, push for what you want and don't stop until you get your way. I'm not a fan of that. That's violence.
Like, is it like throw a fit? Like,
Yeah.
pout?
You'll receive valuable information that helps you make sound financial decisions.
Like, hey, you just won $1 million?
Or no, like, hey, I'm broke. So that's valuable information. And that way you have no money to make any mistakes.
And then when they offer me money, don't ignore that.
Yes. If you want something, do your part.
Oh, yes.
These are just awful.
They say the same thing 4 times, different ways.
Yeah. Look, okay. I'm a Scorpio. I don't like reading my horoscope. I'm going to read I'm a Scorpio. Mine matches up to yours. Quickly take care of domestic matters. Venture out and see what's going on in your neighborhood. Pass. Talk to my neighbors. Touch base with a close friend. Today's National Best Friend Day.
True.
Relative or peer. And you'll find valuable information. You get information too over here. Look.
Yes.
You'll receive valuable information. I'll receive valuable information.
From the
It
same
encourages you to try something new. Yeah, like read a new horoscope.
Okay. I'm very curious about the venture out and see what's going on in your neighborhood, like a HOA thing.
I don't want to talk to my neighbors.
Yeah. Howdy, neighbor.
I don't even wave at them. I drive by them. I don't even know if they exist. Not doing that stuff.
Can't stand it when we're pulling out at the same time.
All right, you know what time it is. Comic strip tease here. Time to do Dagwood, Blondie. Evidently, he is neighborhood kids come out. These are also the oldest kids on tricycles I've ever seen in my life. And these usually kids aren't this nuts on tricycles, so throwing things at you. But intern,
Yes.
safety. They weren't
That's true.
helmets.
Yes. No knee pads, though.
Oh, you're right.
So,
All right. So let's just take turns reading this. I'll do Christopher Walken and then,
I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to be Stitch.
okay. What's Stitch?
So, from Lilo and Stitch, the little blue guy.
How old are you?
So, I'm 27. I'd say Stitch is about that age.
So you watched Lilo and Stitch growing up?
Yes.
Pop intern put you in front of the TV and told you to shut your mouth and watch Disney Channel?
Yeah. And then once I changed it from Jerry Springer, that's what I had to watch.
Gosh. All right, here we go. Christopher Walken and Stitch.
Are you
okay?
First guy?
Yeah, I'll go first. Okay. Here we go. 3 and 2 and hey, Mr. B, it's our first full week summer vacation.
Yay.
Wow. Go.
No more being stuck at a desk all day. We have freedom to do whatever we want.
I'll be Blondie. Ready? It's your boss.
Tell him I came down with a sudden case of summertime blues.
That's terrible. Read it as Mickey Mouse.
Tell
Okay,
him
wait, hold on. It's your boss.
Tell him I came down with a sudden case of summertime blues. Oh boy.
So pretty much still watching. We've got some people watching. We apologize. This is awful.
I can only do very small cartoons.
Oh my goodness. That's great. All right, we'll take a break. Come back to the side. It's time for Cooking for Dummies, brought to you by our friends at Amber Falls Winery. That's next.
The city famous for its music is quiet now, but it's about to be overwhelmed by the symphony of speed. Nashville Superspeedway will be rocking from the pit to the grandstand. June 24th through 26th, the Ally 400 NASCAR Cup Series race weekend brings a mix of incredible racing and live entertainment. Tickets are going fast, so visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com today and join the full throttle fun.
Well, I've been here, and I'm a part of it. My kids went to local schools. It's a big deal to me. Well, it can be interesting at times because I've settled a lot of bar bets late at night. Phone rings and well, who played wide receiver at Mount Juliet in what year? And I don't know everything. I don't make claim to know everything, but I know where to look to find a lot of that information.
All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Time for Cooking for Dummies, brought to you by good friends at Amber Falls Winery. Great website. Check them out. They have a store inside Opry Mills, the tasting room at Opry Mills, the website, amberfallswinery.com. Such great wine. They're local. We love them. We're glad they're teammates with us on this endeavor for Cooking for Dummies. So much fun. Check them out, amberfallswinery.com. Now it's time for Cooking for Dummies.
Hey, we are back. Another segment of Cooking for Dummies with a Big Dummy. We're at Black Diamond Culinary in Cool Springs with our dear friend, Chef Chris. Now we're stepping out of our comfortable area to do something that in a million years I would have never attempted.
So we did the beautiful apple tart with the puff pastry. We're going to do something very similar with blueberries today.
Okay. All I remember from that is puff pastry.
Puff pastry.
Yes, which is something in my vocabulary I acquired in 2022.
Yes, exactly.
Which is great. All right, so where do we start?
So we're going to start, and we're going to serve a dessert wine with our Amber Falls partners.
Oh, the blackberry.
The blackberry.
It's the greatest thing ever created.
It's the greatest thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it in our mixing bowl. We're going to put all of our blueberries, about 2 cups.
Do it now?
Do it now. Just put them all in there.
Put them all in?
All in.
2 cups, okay.
About 2 cups.
All right.
We got a 1/2 cup of sugar. We're going to sprinkle all over it.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Okay. Just regular sugar?
Regular.
God, it seems like a lot, but what do I know?
Yes. We're going to put in a tablespoon of corn starch.
Now you had a point about gluten, right?
So if you have a gluten allergy and you don't want to use flour, you can use the cornstarch instead.
Okay, and that's all going to pour in there.
It's all in there.
Some of that, I can't get out there.
Get it out.
Tony Montana. Okay.
And we probably have a 1/4 cup of lemon juice, but we're only going to use about 1/2 of that.
Okay.
Unless you like it really lemony, just about 1/2 of it. We just juiced a whole lemon. Okay. That's good. And we're going to put in all of our lemon zest.
Lemon zest?
Lemon zest. It's the outside of the lemon that we just zested with a fine grater, and it's going to give a intense lemon.
Do people eat that?
People eat that.
And it's called what?
Lemon zest.
I had no idea.
Lemon zest. We're going to get all that in there.
That'd be a great name for a band.
And we're going to mix that all up.
Right now?
Right now.
Okay. Ooh, I dig this. All right.
Yes, we're going to mix the sugar, the cornstarch, the lemon juice, and the sugar till it's all incorporated.
Should it turn a different color, or is this going to be all the same?
It's going to be the same. We're going to keep our blueberries as whole as possible, so we don't want to mash our blueberries.
How do you deal with me and my ignorant questions? Because I really have no idea what I'm doing.
Because people need to know, so we need to ask the important questions that we need to know about.
Do you know that 3% of the population is against oxygen?
Oh, they are. Didn't realize that.
Okay, what now?
Is that only on Mars?
It's only in Brentwood.
It's only in Brentwood.
Okay. Now?
Now we're going to pour it right in the center of our pastry crust.
So I don't use this stuff?
We're going to brush our crust with the egg wash.
So just pour it in there?
Just pour it all in the center of our crust. And that's okay. We're going to capture our little critters that are getting away.
It looks like the school, when school's out, people just take off.
Schools just take off.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So we're going to start folding. So we had a square puff pastry.
Smooth it out?
What we can do, yes, just a little bit. We're not quite to the edge of the corners because we're going to fold our puff pastry in because it's going to be a rustic pie.
Rustic pie.
Like
That's
a rustic
good name
pie.
For a band.
So we're just going to kind of make it round by just trimming our edges off right here.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to start, let's see, we're just going to use our fingers because it's going to get baked.
Okay.
We're just going to start folding our pie crust in just like this. And it's going to hold all the blueberries in place.
I would not even attempt this. Okay. And you've cut off the ends here, right?
Cut off the ends, so we're just going to let them bake with it. And we're going to take our egg wash with our pastry brush, and we're going to brush our pie crust all the way around.
Okay, I can do that.
Yes,
Like
just
art
brush
class.
it, just like art class.
And what does this do?
And it makes your pie crust a little bit crusty and a little bit shiny.
I kind of like my grandmother. She's amazingly crusty. Very few shiny moments with her.
Funny shiny moments.
Not many with her. All right.
And just to make it an extra little special to match our blueberries, we're going to use little lavender sugar.
What is this?
Little lavender sugar.
Where do you
to
buy
make
this?
You can get this at any store like Joann's or Michael Craft Store in the baking section.
Lavender sugar.
Lavender sugar.
God,
Just
we're
give
like
us a
8
little-
things during this segment.
We're just going to make it pretty like this, and we're going to head over to the oven at 400 degrees and bake it for about 20 to 25 minutes.
All right, let's go.
Let's go over to the oven.
Hey, we've come over to the stove?
Oven?
Oven. To the oven, and now we're going to do it 400 degrees?
400 degrees.
For how long?
About 20 to 25 minutes till our pastry crust is golden brown.
And then pull it back out and we're good to
And
go.
pull it back out, we're good to go.
All right, through the magic of editing, we're going to see you not in 20 minutes, but now. Whoa, look at that. There it is. Is that good to go?
We're good to go. It's a nice and golden brown. Our blueberries are cooked with the lemons, the sugar, and it's just going to be delicious.
What's it called again? A blueberry gazette?
Gazette.
Blueberry gazette. All right, head on over, Chef Chris.
And we're going to head on over.
Nice. So some of the sides come up a little bit larger than others. That's okay?
That's okay.
There's not really a rhyme or reason
There's
to all
not a
that?
rhyme or reason. Just don't touch the pan because it is warm. And just to put a little decoration on it, just for presentation, you can put a little bit of lemon on there. And you can scoop it with ice cream, or we can put fresh whipped cream on ours.
So all that just baked in there together.
All the beautiful flavors of lemons and blueberries and a gently soft puff pastry. It's just wonderful summer flavors to pair with our Amber Falls blackberry wine.
Can we go ahead and pour the wine?
Berries and berries are just summer flavors, are delicious.
1 large cup for you and a little bit for you because I'm taking most of this.
Yes.
All right, so we're good to go then.
We're good to go. We're going to plate up our little plates.
Let me ask you this. Is there a way to cut this?
Just like a pizza. Just going to slice it and put one slice nice and warm on everybody's plate. And look at all the beautiful juices from the blueberry,
Holy
sugars,
cow.
and lemon are just...
It's okay if the crust falls apart a little bit?
It is crusty and buttery, light and crispy, and it's just going to flake.
Okay.
There we go.
Blueberry Gazette.
Yes.
Should we drink wine first? Or?
We should taste the dessert first and then have a sip of wine after.
All right, let's see if I can maul this. Goodness, using my fingers, I should. Oh, it's great.
You could taste the lemon, the fresh blueberries. Nice and warm with a scoop of ice cream on the side. Beautiful summer dessert.
It pops.
Pops with flavor.
All right, there's the blueberry.
The blackberry wine from Amber Falls.
Blackberry wine, Amber Falls. And this is called again?
A blueberry gazette.
Blueberry Gazette.
With lemon and blueberries and sugar.
That's well
The sweetness
done.
of summer.
Well, can this go after any meal?
This can go after any meal.
Any meal that we want to create.
Any meal we want to create.
Okay. This is well done.
Thank you very much.
Ah, you're the best. All right, all information for Amber Falls. The bottom of your screen, Amber Falls Winery. Check them out, amberfallswinery.com. And I've told you this, you know this. The blackberry wine from Amber Falls, and I'm slowly learning about wine. It's one of the best things I've ever tasted.
It's delicious.
Fantastic.
Nice dessert wine.
Yes, I sit in my yard and I drink this.
It's absolutely beautiful.
And it's so relaxing and so much fun. I mean, it's perfect for that.
It is.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
All right, that's another wonderful segment. We'll see you guys next time.
Cheers.
All right. Thank you, Chef Chris. Again, many thanks to Amber Falls Winery. Check them out. They have a winery down in Hampshire, Tennessee, or you can go to Opry Mills and check out their store, which we've been over there several times. Fun, great sitting area. You can hang out, a tasting room. Well done. So thank you, Amber Falls online, amberfallswinery.com. Up next, he took a week off. He tried to escape from us. We found him. He's back. Jason Michaels, the magician, the illusionist, the man who really does things to me and the interns, our mental state that we can't figure out. He's next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
And they've got an e-reader, which is just, for people like me, I have grown up with a newspaper holding it in my hand. I really like that experience. But the e-reader or the press reader that Main Street has, you get to see a front page. You get to see the business stocks. You get to see all of that. But if you see a photo and it's got a little icon on the bottom, when you see that icon, that means there's a gallery there.
I love writing and journalism just on its own, and I think I learned that during the pandemic because I was covering all kinds of non-sports related things and still having fun with it, still finding out a lot of great stories. But when you can combine something I'm already interested in, have a lot of knowledge about in sports, I feel like I'm really able to combine two of my passions at the same time, and that's really rewarding for me.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Welcome in, everybody that's watching around the globe. And that includes the friends down at Sally's Cafe in Rayon City. Welcome in. All right, he's back. Let's bring him in without further ado. Jason Michaels, how are you, pal?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You know what? You always sound good. You always look good. Your situation's set up perfectly. Kudos to you, man.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's funny. I was just, as we watched the last segment, I was just thinking how good your life is. You have your own personal chef. You have your own personal magician. You have your own personal intern. What else do you need, Joe?
Let's see. That's a great question. Nothing. Nothing.
No, man. Thank you. Obviously I love sharing magic with you guys, and it's always like every week I'm trying to think of what's going to impress them, and so it's a nice, fun, creative challenge because I initially started off with the things that I've done a million times, and now I'm doing stuff that is that I've done before, but it's been a while, or I'm revisiting old favorites, and so it's super fun.
Well, we love it. You could go back to the very first. We're still trying to figure out week one, man. So it all adds up. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in a situation, not you particularly, but maybe another magician, where things went horribly wrong? Because I was in an event not too long ago, and they had a magician, and it took him forever to get the trick going and do it. And I felt bad for him. And there was no escape. He's on the stage. And by the time he finished the trick out, nobody was paying attention to it. It was really bad, Jason.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny because when a magician does a good job, it almost looks like it's effortless, and you're not supposed, it's not supposed to look like anything's happening. And so I guess what we learned from that is this magic stuff is a lot harder than it looks.
Yes.
But it's interesting. Magician, there's all sorts of different types of magicians, and sometimes it happens to everybody. You just might have a rough show, and if you said the event was outside, I will tell you that some of the hardest events I've ever done have been outside events, because the things you don't think about are like the wind. I could put a playing card down on this table, and then boom, it's gone, just because just the elements. So,
well, we don't have that problem today. All right, brother. The floor is yours.
All right, cool. Well, here's what I've got, Joe. I've got a bunch of playing cards. I wrote numbers on them because sometimes some people actually believe that, you've heard of people who have lucky numbers. A lot of people do, but some people go further deep into that, and they believe in things called numerology, where numbers actually have influence over their life. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm a skeptic when it comes to that stuff. However, numbers, especially people who like math, they can do some amazing things. And I am so excited about this. I am willing to bet my bankroll on the outcome of what is going to happen. And to further up the ante, I have a little message that I have written that I am clipping in my little money clip. I'm going to lay it on the table, and we're going to come back to it in just a second. Let me show you the tabletop. So this is what I've got. 36 different cards, numbered 1 all the way to 36. So there are columns and there are rows. Each number is connected to both a column and a row. So number 1 is connected to this column and this row. I'm going to have you pick, I'm going to have both you and the intern pick some numbers. And when you pick a number, we will eliminate the column and the row that number touches. So let's start with this column right here, this very first column. Big Joe, you can pick number 1, 7, 13, 19, 25, or 31. Which one would you like out of this column?
13.
So we're going to get rid of these. And we're also, like I said, that all touches in that column, and it also touches in this row. So we're going to get rid of these. So we have isolated 13. Let's go to the next one. So in the next column, we have 2, 8, 20, 26, and 32. Which one would you like?
Go intern.
Let's go 26.
We're going with 26. So we get rid of these and we get rid of these. All right, third column. Here we go. 3, 9, 21, or 33.
Let's go 33.
All right, going with 33. So we get rid of these and we get rid of these. Next column, 4, 10, or 22.
Let's go Brett Favre, 4.
All right, so we're going to get rid of 10 and 22, 5 and 6. Next column, you only have 2 choices, 11 and 23.
Let's go with Michael Jordan, 23.
All right, so we're going to go with 23. That gets rid of 11. That gets rid of 24. And that automatically, we've chosen 12 in the last column. So I'm going to just kind of square all these up. Let's add them up. All right, this is going to be tough. 13 and 26 is 39. Check my math.
Is it really?
And then 39 and 33. Oh, Lord, what is that? 39,
72.
49, 59, 69, 72. Plus 4, 76. Plus 23.
99.
Plus 12.
111.
All right. Nice.
No.
Wait.
No.
Joe was all pumped that he got the math right now. You're about to just.
The message says
count the money.
Count the money.
We can't read.
Yep.
I'm kidding.
That's our trick.
No, we're kidding.
It?
Got it.
We can read the first one.
Money.
Count the money.
All right, back to the table. Back to the table. Here's the money.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, there's a 10. Okay. It's 11. All right.
1. That's 11.
It's a good start.
50, 100, 110, 111. Based on the numbers that you guys selected, $111. I had that set aside before we even began. But Joe,
I don't.
No. Check that. No, here, check this out. This is the thing that when you see this, you start thinking, well, maybe numbers maybe it has something to do with numbers. The moment you start putting it together, and I know that smart people are trying to put it together right now. The moment that you start trying to put it together, the thing that you have to take into consideration is out of all the numbers that you selected, and you both selected numbers, out of all the numbers you selected, how in the world did you guys pick the numbers that just happened to spell?
Man, come on.
Couldn't have just. All right.
Come on. I mean, seriously, come on. Who are you?
I don't know, man. I just try really hard.
What in the world? Again, we're sitting here glued to the screen. I'm sorry. And like we're figuring this out before he does. And somebody's out there's figured this out, and they're also an alien like yourself.
Right. Yeah. They. You got somebody working in the crowd.
Yeah. Well, we had a really good show this last weekend. Had a full house, and I love audiences. I know that in every audience you have the people who want to figure it out, because there's 2 types of people who love it for what it is, people who want to figure it out. We had an audience that was rocking, super fun, and even the people that were trying to figure it out seemed to have a good time. And they were scratching their heads, but they had fun this last weekend at the show. So.
All right, so recap. We picked 111. We both picked cards.
Yep.
We didn't team up on this, and you had $111 in your wallet.
And then your name.
That's right. It will show you the tabletop again. These were the numbers you selected. Here, these might be your lottery numbers, just in case. 13, 26.
Hey, I won $20 on Powerball last weekend.
There you go. We ended up with $111.
Hold on, give me those numbers. Don't go anywhere. I'm serious.
Yeah,
13.
Take a screenshot. There you go.
26, 33, 4, 23, and 12. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Are we back this weekend at downtown?
I'm actually out of town. I have a private event, but this whole summer we're booking up with, I've got all of June and all of July with tickets available for the show, which is right next to the Music City Center at the filming station. Beautiful 30-seat theater where we have a lot of fun.
How does somebody, if they want to get you for a private event, how do they contact you?
Yeah, they can just visit my website. So the show website is mysteriesandillusions.com. And there's a little page on there that says events. And there's my contact information is right there.
I'm at a loss again. Each week I'm thinking, all right, he's going to run out of tricks, things to do. And then this week you have just totally throttled our brains.
It's like you add a trick each time too. It's like, oh, y'all are foaming at the mouth and throwing up.
Jason, this is amazing. All right, we'll see you next week. We'll promote the show and everything. Again, I'm very few times in my life am I speechless, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. But thank you.
Well, I will say that I have done my job properly then.
All right, we'll see you next week, man.
Take care, guys.
All right. Are you kidding me?
Did he have to do the name? Did he have to do the name?
Are you kidding me? No, I'm sure there's some kind of, maybe Goodwill Hunting can figure this out, but we can't. But I'm not sure he can. But that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Right. And there was no build up to the 111. It was like, I got a 111. What you said was dumb.
I was so proud. I added the numbers really quickly, and it's like, there's no way that's in his wallet.
He leaned in and he was like, it's 111 before.
All right, let's take a break. We may or may not be back. I'm not sure because our brain is mush right now. All right, we'll see you in a minute. Oh, my mother used to get on me about my posture so much.
What is it supposed to be though? Because I
think it's sit up, right?
Yeah, but this
your chest out?
Like this?
I'm sure it's not this.
Yeah.
And now they're going to sell it in an online auction.
Oh yeah, I did go there. I went there the other day, or not the other day, a couple weeks ago with my dad. We were checking it out.
There?
Mm-hmm. It was right after we got done with McKendree Towers.
Out there in Dixon.
Yeah. Oh, this is in Dixon? Where is this? Spaceship? What spaceship is this?
Let's bring into the show Christine Dubry. She's the executive director of Tennessee Senior Olympics. Christine, did I say your name correctly?
Perfectly. Thanks for having me.
Yes, you should be PR for the city of Nashville. That's your new job.
I love supporting different things, and the Parthenon may be my favorite attraction. I don't know.
The city famous for its music is quiet now, but it's about to be overwhelmed by the symphony of speed. Nashville Superspeedway will be rocking from the pit to the grandstand. June 24th through 26th, the Ally 400 NASCAR Cup Series race weekend brings a mix of incredible racing and live entertainment. Tickets are going fast, so visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com today and join the full throttle fun.
All right, welcome back into the final segment of Mornings on Main Street. We're still trying to process what we just saw a moment ago.
Not cool.
We've had him on since November
Yeah, the great fall of '86.
And there's not one that he's done for us that hasn't blown our mind.
Right, and I'm trying to think back of like the craziest one, but each one surpasses or at least gets.
What about what's the one with the newspaper he did that blew your mind that day?
Didn't it have something written on it?
What was the one, the little game you play with the finger?
Oh, yeah. The, what are they called? I can't remember. But they're the
Chisenbop or something.
Like you say a number. I know this doesn't help anybody.
I know. Chisenbop was some advanced math group in elementary school that you became part of. And they ask everybody to be in that group except for yours truly. Thank you very much.
Someone had to keep watch.
Right. Thank you very much. The class clown, and I parlayed that into a career. Thank you, Jesus. So that's just crazy stuff, man, that he's done for us.
Right. I know. I agree. He doubles down. He knows he's going to gets us, and then gets us more time.
He does. By the way, my venture has failed to get your best friend on the show, so I apologize.
Oh,
So
I thought it was a ploy that it was you.
So,
buddy,
there's your best friend.
Oh, hey, Liz.
It's Lizzie, and then if you get her right there and right under that creamy neck and kiss her, she'll.
You say creamy.
She's all
Takes me
creamy right
completely out
there,
of it.
man. Oh my God, I love that dog more than life itself. Good Lord. So if you get her right under that one fold right in there, it's fantastic.
I have a pug, so I totally know what you mean.
It's the best.
Get right in the jowls.
Oh man. All right. Time for celebrity birthdays. You ready for this, pal?
Let's do it.
Let's see what we got today. All right, let's have a good one for you. All right, first up today in celebrity birthdays, how old is Nancy Sinatra, Frank's daughter?
Okay. Daughter is 44.
82.
Wow.
By the way, do they mow every day outside the office here in Rayon City? It's like they mow every single day.
You don't get best looking city in the world if you don't.
I mean, we have the best landscaping here at the Palatial Studio in Rayon City.
There's just a convention going on all the time.
They literally mow every single morning. Okay, let's see who else has a birthday today. Let's go down the list here. Ooh, singer Bonnie Tyler. She's saying Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Okay. Is that the same melody too? Or?
Came out in 1983 or 4. A Total Eclipse of the Heart.
She is 58.
71.
Cool.
Actor Keenan Ivory Wayans.
What was he in? Do you know?
He was in, what was the show in the late 80s? What show was he in with Jim Carrey? It was a Saturday Night Live show. In Living Color. There you go.
Oh,
great show.
57.
64.
I'm closing the gap.
Don't know this guy. Frank Grillo. He's been in S.H.I.E.L.D. and multiple what's MCU films?
Oh, Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Jeez.
A lot of syllables.
I don't know that guy. We're going to get past him. Actress Juliana Margulies. She was in ER and The Good Wife. She's stunning, I think.
Okay. Let's go 52.
55. Oh, yeah. Is it Yeezy or Wheezy? Kanye West.
It's Yee.
It's not Yeezy?
Yay? I don't know. He changes it every day.
Yeah. Legally changed his name to YE last year. How do you say that? Yeah.
It's like a prefix.
Is it Yeezy? What are the shoes people buy of him?
They're Yeezys, yeah.
Yeezys.
Right.
How do you spell that?
Take it easy. No, Yeezy.
Okay. And they're expensive.
Very expensive, yes. Unless you get knockoff ones, and then they're fake and they're cheap.
So how old is Kanye West today?
Oh, it's his birthday? 44.
45.
Hey.
Well done. Singer Boz Scaggs. Lido Shuffle. Boz Scaggs.
Sounds like an older gentleman's name. Let's go 71.
78. Actress Kathy Baker.
62.
72. Dilbert cartoonist Scott Adams. There's a lot of good birthdays today.
Who did he do?
Dilbert.
What cartoons did he do? Anyone?
Dilbert.
Dilbert. Is it a cartoon? Okay. All right. Let's just go.
Dilbert.
Oh.
How old's Dilbert today?
61.
65. Singer Mick Hucknall of Simply Red. Holding back the years.
I'm more.
He's like, money's too hard to mention.
More of a complicated.
He's like, red wine.
Let's go 71.
62. Keyboard player Nick Rhodes of Duran Duran, who I have a bone to pick with him because they came to concert in 2016 to a Sin Amphitheater. He had a tummy ache, and they cut short the concert. I was furious.
How did they tell you?
They just stopped playing, and then word got afterwards that he wasn't feeling good.
It was not. What was the guy's name?
Nick Rhodes.
Nick Rhodes.
Keyboard player of Duran Duran.
Let's go 58.
60.
That's
not bad. You got 2 there. You're getting better. Let's see what else we got here. We had singer-songwriter Sturgill Simpson. Singer-songwriter Sturgill Simpson.
Sally sells, she sells. Let's go.
Don't know a song he sings, but evidently people like him.
He's younger. That's the whole game. Intern. Figured out. All right, let's go 33.
44. Guitar player Derek Trucks of the Allman Brothers Band and Tedeschi Trucks Band.
64.
He is 43. And I didn't know that was his name. I thought Tedeschi Trucks band was actually a truck made in Japan.
Oh, his name
is Derek Trucks. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You're pretty cool.
Hey, me and Trucks hang out.
Let's get one more before we get out of here, okay? Let's go fiddler Sarah Watkins of Nickel Creek.
What's the difference between a fiddle and a violin? Go.
The pay.
How they treat you. Let's go for that person you just said, 58.
She is 44. Finally, entertainment reporter Maria Menounos. She's really cute too.
She is 61.
44.
44
So
again?
You are.
I got Liz.
That's what you win today. Yeah. Or you get hairy arms.
Yes. Me and Jeff will go break.
So when you do bad, you get that Fisher look that happens right there to you.
We'll break it down. We'll go to zone.
All right. Well done today. Good work behind the scenes. Not sure what you do over there, but you do some good work. Many thanks to our guests. Always a fun show. Again, make your way in the world today. Be kind, be nice, smile at people in traffic, open doors, make the world a better place. And everybody all together. You know what I'm going to say. Nobody ever went broke by giving. We'll see you tomorrow.